Everyone, welcome to the next edition of PSWF Adrenaline. I am one of your co-hosts, Jeremy Culver, aka Darcy, and with me is Kyle, the Glorious Glorio, right here in Indianapolis, Indiana. Kyle, welcome back. I am excited to get things going again. We had an electrifying first episode of PSWF Adrenaline, and now we're here with our second episode. Kyle, how are you feeling headed into this show?
I am absolutely stoked. I mean, that first ever episode of the PSWF was absolutely amazing. Nothing could beat that. And going in today, there's a lot of stuff we're about to learn with all the competitors that we're going to be showing tonight. I mean, there's so many stories that came out of the Rumble and that ladder match, and I am stoked for these matches tonight.
Yeah, I agree with you. We have a ton of things coming up today. We have Dr. Vertebreak taking on Hatshepsut to see who is going to be the one that goes after X for the women's title, because that was such a great match at the women's ladder to claim that first title, and we saw a lot of action there, but we saw a little bit of controversy as that match ended, with Hat not doing anything to knock X off from grabbing that belt. So we don't know if there's a little bit of insider baseball going on there, but we're hoping that some of that gets squared away tonight in that matchup. We're also going to get established with some of our tag teams, and we have two very electrifying combatants in that tag team going at it together. We have Goku and the 25th BAM taking on Bear Magnum and Bear Grylls, and we'll reveal their tag team names here in a little bit. And Kyle, talk a little bit about some of the other matchups we have here coming up.
At our third match, we have the big guy, Kevin Thomas, Pure Strength, versus Mayo, which as well showed your strength, not picking Pinky up in the Rumble, as we all remember, tossing over the ropes and eliminated Glorilla. So, talk about brute strength match. This is it. And I'm stoked for that. I am absolutely stoked for that. And if I'm not mistaken, it's also we got ourselves a little tournament going on.
We do. You're right. And that is actually one of those matches, is Kevin Thomas versus Mayo Menace. But we are going to be having a qualifier to see who will be crowned the one more game, the OMG champion, coming up here at our pay-per-view. The first qualifier, of course, as we said, is Kevin Thomas versus Mayo Menace. The following one is actually going to be Lionel Jeid versus Iceman Ben Neisen. And, you know, again, that's another one coming out of the Royal Rumble. Iceman, such a great performance in his Iron Man match, but he eliminated Lionel Jeid out of the tournament, and Lionel Jeid said, I want Iceman first in this qualifier. So we're going to see what kind of electricity we have there. But Kyle, I'll have you talk a little bit about our finale tonight, because we're getting a preview of what could be the main event at our next pay-per-view.
Yes, we have Lunt versus the first ever PSWF champion, Thiccnotic. It's going to be an amazing matchup. Lunt feels like he deserved that and deserved that win. Thick, I mean, took advantage. There's nothing else to it. He took advantage and he just straight up won. There's nothing else to say about it. But we will get a preview, as you said, of possibly our first title match for their pay-per-view.
Yes, and as you said, you know, Lunt played with his food a little bit too long there in the Royal Rumble, using the close shave, trying to do some extra damage to Thiccnotic, maybe hoping that it softened him up a little bit to toss him over the ropes, but it was just enough time for Thiccnotic to turn around, use his finisher up against Lunt, and then clotheslining him over the ropes to claim the first title on the men's side as the PSWF Men's World Champion. But it looks like things are getting ready to get underway for our title, our first matchup here. And again, it is Hatshepsut versus Dr. Vertebreak. And Kyle, this is going to be interesting because this is our first singles matchup here at PSWF. And I picked Hatshepsut to be the one who was going to raise their hand high at the end of that. And of course, it ended up not being the case in the ladder match.
And I will have to, I'm just going to say it right now. I believe there was some kind of negotiations that had happened. And to me personally, Hat was paid off to let X win. I feel there's something there. There has to be. There's no other explanation for it.
There is something that has to have happened there because, as you said, she climbs up the ladder with X and then just kind of watches her take the belt down and gets off the ladder. So something's got to be going on. But this one is going to be interesting because Dr. Vertebreak, remember everyone, in that matchup made not one but two people tap, including Hat. In that match. If that was any other match, Dr. Vertebreak is your women's world champion, but it was not. It was a ladder match, so that doesn't matter. And Dr. Vertebreak is coming in here with an edge in the fact of knowing she should have been, again, in any other match, the first title. Kyle, what kind of motivation do you feel that gives her heading into this first singles matchup?
Oh, pure motivation. You made two of the competitors tap out. So, I mean, all the confidence in the world. So coming into this match, I can see Dr. Vert coming in strong, fast. But we're about to kick this off and see.
We are about to get this off and see. You see the ref getting everybody ready. There's the bell, and here we go, getting the action in Hat, going right after Dr. Vertebreak, not trying to let up and give her any sort of space from the ladder match that happened last week. Oh, a big slap down on her Ned to the back, and wow, a good frog, a little splash there with the damage. She's going up high. This is quick and aggressive.
If you remember, Hat spent a lot of time on top of that ladder. Twice she jumped off there, hitting down on her components. Yeah,
it was a lot of time she spent. She was definitely not afraid to let loose and go off the top of that ladder. And all you see Dr. Vertebreak doing what she does best, attacking the limbs, making sure that Dr. Vertebreak is going to have a tough time doing anything inside this ring. And this is quite the turnaround from what we just saw about less than a minute ago.
Ton of corner control going on right now from Dr. Vert, using the ropes to her advantage to weaken. Ooh, good reversal though by Hat.
Very good reversal.
Weakening those limbs.
Yes, and it looks like we got a pump handle slam. Oh, right onto her stomach. That is definitely going to take the wind out of her. But Dr. Vertebreak getting back up, but looks like Hat was ready for it. Gets her right back where she wants her. And oh, what a big slam down onto her back. Wow.
Ooh, the strength.
Wow, what the power move there from Hat. This aggression. This aggression is insane. We got our first pin. Will it be enough? It is not. Kicks out at one.
Fast kick out there. A lot of aggression, a lot of power by Hat. It's showing how strong our women's division is.
Yes, but then you can see the agility and the mental fortitude that our women bring to the table, being able to quickly adjust. And Dr. Vertebreak, she saw Hat taunt her. She taunts right back and going for a figure four lock. Oh my God. She's got the leg lock in place, but she lets out. She lets out, goes for the pin. What do we got here? We got a 1. We get a 2.
Oh no, not quite a 2. A little bit longer than Hat's, but it's a back and forth match right now. Both are aiming to the knee to the face. Both our competitors right now, I feel, have put in a decent amount of offense.
Yes, definitely not really letting the other side get the space. And oh my God, it's the spinal tap. She goes right into the spinal tap. Is she going to tap here? Is this going to be it? Is she going to make Hat tap again? The ref is asking her. She's holding it on. Oh,
He's gonna pass out. Oh, how did she?
Away. Goes right for the pin. Here we go. We got it. 1. Is this going to be it? Oh, they got a rope break.
Good awareness there by Hat, knowing the rope was right there. But that shows how much it took out of Hat, where she had to reach for the rope and couldn't kick out herself.
Yes.
And more moves onto her back.
I love the taunting from Dr. Vertebreak there, making her hair swing in a circle, but it didn't go anywhere because she's got it tied up. But anyway, this is looking already such a great match, and we literally haven't even been into this match too long. Oh, what a big slam from Hat there. What do you think Hat is going to be able to answer with? Because she's definitely got to be hurting with that lower back. She might not be able to use her power to her advantage, but we do have a pin here real quick. 1, 2, is it going to be enough? No, got a kick out there.
There's a kick out.
But Kyle, going back to that question, what do you think is going to be Hat's game plan moving forward? Because that's got to be a lot of damage to that back.
Yeah, that back's got to be hurting. And you could see here, and the 2 count, you could see there is a ton of pain going through her Hat right now. Taking a while to kick out of those the pins, but it's going to take a lot of momentum to try to strike back. Yeah. As Dr. Vert has all the momentum.
Yeah, and she keeps going right after that back. Oh, man, a big arm bend from behind the back. That's got to be hurting the shoulder. Any offense that Hat was looking to do, her offense is about picking you up and slamming you down, and Dr. Vertebreak knows that's what she wants to do and really going after the limbs, but good reversal there from Hat. And it looks like Hat still has the strength to pick her up. Oh, right onto her stomach again.
Oh, good backflip.
What? Where did she pull that out of? 1,
especially with the pain.
2. Oh, good kick out.
That was almost 8. Holy cow.
We almost had an end of the match there, right? At that
moment.
That
actually took a lot out of her. Oh, there she is going up top. She's setting up for something.
Not afraid to do it. Dr. Vertebreak taking her time. Is she going to be able to respond? Oh, but
no.
Hat jumps and no one's there. No one's home.
Dr. Vert had the awareness to run forward just in time for Hat to jump off the top rope and miss.
Oh, what a big slam back down. Here we go for another pin. 1. Is this going to be enough? We got a 2. And it is enough.
That was it. That was it. There was just too much. Holy cow. It didn't even take a finisher. But let's be honest there, though. There was a lot of damage put on to Hat there. And Dr. Vert just did not stop. Hat tried to come back there. Oh, wait,
what do we got here?
Out.
We got X entering the ring. She does not see her. Oh, my God. Oh. She's going right after her. Oh, my God. X coming down to the ring. Doing damage. Oh, reversal from Dr. Vertebreak. Should probably be able to take advantage of this situation. She got caught, with her back against X. Oh, no. X is going right into it. Oh, no, what the torque?
Oh, I'm just tapping.
What is going on in this ring? Ref, break this up. We have a winner. This should not be going on right now.
X is showing why she is the champion. Oh, but he couldn't reversal for Dr. Vert.
What the strength from Dr. Vert. Wow, my God, the damage going on right now. The ref just standing there watching it all take place.
And they are just going at each other, and nobody's coming out to stop them.
I think we have our first rivalry definitely in the maps right now, and the crowd is not approving of this. Well, actually, you have some that are in the side of Dr. X. Oh, my God.
And there's a taunt. Oh, and left Dr. Vert onto the ground, coming out and running, making her tap, and then finishing strong by standing on top of Dr. Vert.
What a turn that we had there at the end. Dr. Vertebreak so happy, so excited off of what took place, getting that win against Hat, only for X to come out and just lay waste to what's going on the ring. Kyle, talk to me a little bit about your thoughts on how that match shaped out, and then, of course, the action that took place after the fact.
That match was pretty back and forth, but as soon as Dr. Vert put down the spinal tap, it took a lot out of the Hat, and Dr. Vert took advantage of that, kept striking that back, just slowly damaging her opponent, where eventually it led to her winning. And then X coming out of nowhere, coming out in a run out, attacking Dr. Vert, creating possibly, as you said, that first major rivalry. Is this the lead up for the pay-per-view for the first championship matchup? We're going to have to see how the lead up to this pay-per-view will end up going.
I definitely think we're going to have to see what kind of response we're going to have out of this attack after the match, because as you said, Dr. Vertebreak really excited off of what she was able to do, getting that first win in the singles competition, only for X to come out and attack her. And we'll see what PSWF does with this. Does this all instantly throw Dr. Vertebreak into that title contention? Do we have something going on behind the scenes that maybe Hat is going to play a factor into all of this? Because again, going back to that ladder match, how it ended was definitely a surprise. So this is chaos, utter chaos already. The second episode of PSWF, the first singles match, and we already have attacks going on, and it looks like rivalries are already being laid down on the line.
And as you said, the way that ladder match finished, and X coming out and attacking Dr. Vert and leaving Hat alone, it just adds more fuel to the rumors and the conspiracies about that there was some kind of cahoots between X and Hat.
Yeah, I definitely think that the time to come is really going to determine this. But now we're heading into our next matchup. The first look at some of the tag teams here in PSWF. Again, talking earlier, we had Bear Magnum and Bear Grylls versus Ngoku and the 25th Band. You'll get to see their names here in a little bit, but Kyle, what is your thoughts about this matchup as we're about to see here in just a few seconds?
I believe this shall be a good matchup. I'm excited to see these tag teams get established and see what they have to offer. We'll see eventually who will be at the top of the tag team division, days to come eventually. But performance-wise, Bear Magnum, I could see a strong showing out of them. There is some kind of friendly competition we'll have to see between Ngoku and Bam during the Rumble.
I agree. I think that definitely when it comes to size and strength and ruthlessness, Bear Magnum and Bear Grylls may have the advantage here, but when you have the strength of anime behind you, you sometimes can surpass all your opponents next to you, and we're going to find out here in just a second as this gets going. And again, it is the 25th Band and Ngoku versus Bear Grylls and Bear Arms, and Bear Magnum, excuse me, and here we go, getting a look at the team. It is Bear Grylls entering the ring. We're finally getting to see what some of these wrestlers get to come out to, because again, the Royal Rumble, we did not have that look. We had got to see what, of course, they appeared like, but now we're getting to see those entrances firsthand. Kyle, how intimidating is Bear Grylls? Would you be wanting to get in the ring with this guy?
I would say he's coming out with straight confidence. Looks like nobody. Oh, ooh, okay, yeah. I don't know that that aggression. I mean, just smooth, but has that confidence and aggression by his smoothness. It is intimidating.
It's definitely intimidating, and I mean, anytime somebody walks down with an animal head on, I think that I would definitely have chills. I do not want to wrestle anyone or fight anyone. I would not want to be caught in a back alley with somebody that has an animal head on. Just stay away from me. I'm just going to be honest there. But here we go. Our next one entering the ring is none other than his tag team partner. It's Bear Magnum. Kyle, you've gotten a chance to talk with Bear Magnum following his performance at the Royal Rumble. What does he how is he feeling about finally getting to establish his tag team role and here at PSWF?
They are extremely excited to establish these tag teams, and they want to come out to prove right away that they should be at the top of the tag team division. There's a ton of confidence between these two, and they are ready. They felt the Rumble itself was a good warm-up to just kind of get themselves loosened up for the competition to come, especially in this tag team division.
Yeah, and we definitely have to make mention of it. When you talk about this tag team division, at the very minimum, if you're not looking at accolades and what they bring to the table, you're just looking at what's on the paper. Definitely the size and strength is on the side of Bear Arms here with Bear Magnum and Bear Grylls. They definitely bring an aura to the table that, again, is going to make the intimidation factor at the very minimum something that these tag teams need to keep in mind as they go and battle it out for the eventual claiming of the PSWF tag team titles. But as always, you can't just get it crowned to you. You don't just get it handed to you. You have to win to do it. And we're going to see, can they take it over the top of Ngoku and Old Bam. But here's entering right now Ngoku. Kyle, you seem to not be a huge fan of Ngoku. Talk to me a little bit about what do you feel makes Ngoku maybe not ready for the top just yet?
Look at him, he's not ready. I mean, let's be honest here. At that Rumble performance, at the start and the beginning, he spent most of his time getting beat. It didn't, I mean, to me it was an extremely weak performance at the start. I don't know. If anything, Bam will have to carry this tag team. That's why my favorites in this matchup is Bear.
That is interesting to note, but you are right. You are right. He definitely was having the hurt put to him when it came to the early portions of the Royal Rumble, but ultimately, once more competitors got into the ring, that's when Ngoku started to kind of get his footing. Maybe it was the lights, maybe it was the first episode jitters. There could be something to it, but again, we're talking about the tag team aspect right now, and that's the huge, big factor here because some of these teams, like Ngoku, and of course Bam here as you see him entering the ring, they have the experience as a team around them. Sometimes teams don't do as well as individuals when it comes to those singles competitions, but as a team, they come together, and Bam seems to be maybe that completed piece that you're talking about.
And as I stated before this match and going into this matchup, when Bam did jump into the ring at that Royal Rumble, again, could have been some friendly competition, but they did go at each other for a little bit. So we'll have to see if that carries over to this matchup.
That is going to be very interesting. And again, Bam looking like he's getting himself established here in the ring. We are going to be underway with our first ever tag team match on PSWF, and it looks like Bear Grylls and Ngoku are going to get things started right away. There's the bell, and here we go, getting the action going and right into the gut. Does Bear Grylls go and pull him right into the tag partner? Are we going to already have a tag? There it is, the first tag.
And this is where the tag team experience, as you stated, and teams gelling, you're going to notice this a lot, working your corner.
Definitely, and they're really going after, and look at Bear Magnum, electrifying the crowd. Look at him, he's getting everybody going, and whoa, a dive back on Ngoku's stomach.
This is reminding me a lot of the start of that Rumble match and why I worry about Ngoku's team.
Oh man, yeah, you're right. This definitely going to work against the leg of Ngoku. And we got another tag. Look at that, making sure everybody stays fresh, quickly getting in and out of the ring. That is sometimes the big plus. And again, going after that left leg of M'Goku. He's going to have trouble standing up to the competition if he can't stand in general. What a good drop. We have our first pin. Is this going to be enough?
And Bam didn't even attempt to come in and save that. That was a pretty close. I don't think Bam was expecting that fall to be that close.
We have definitely some interesting things going on. Oh, but a good turnaround. And here we go. First tag. Bam's finally in the ring. A tag team move here. What are we going to see? Oh, double elbow drop or shoulder lunge into Bear Grylls. And now Bam is going right after the back of Bear.
We have to see now what kind of pain Bam can inflict on, which, as we see right now, look at this submission.
This is
holding him in half.
Oh, my God.
Oh, but the reversal. Ooh.
Good escape from Bear Grylls, but a quick jab to the leg.
Oh!
What a move!
What was that move? Holy cow! Going down for the pin.
Oh, Bear Magnum. Grylls was able to break it up. Bear Magnum got in a little bit late, but now here comes M'Goku right after Grylls. Magnum throws him out of the ring.
Oh, Chaos, here we go. Can Bam take advantage of this, knowing that Magnum is not going to be there?
He went after it, but nobody was there. Did not connect. Oh, do we have a fight outside the ring? No. Oh, what an actual reversal again!
All Chaos has broken loose as M'Goku is beating on Magnum outside of the ring still.
Maybe it seems like with M'Goku, he has to work on getting things started early. As you alluded to earlier, and the camera there is having a freak out. Anyways, our cameraman, we got to check on him, make sure that he is still doing okay. But he did not do good to start the Royal Rumble. He did not do very well starting this tag team match. But as you saw there in the background, he was laying some hurting onto Bear Magnum.
But maybe, as you said, maybe it's that momentum. It's just needs to beat a little bit. Just get himself fueled, get himself going.
We did talk about earlier, right, how M'Goku likes to make sure that the competition is up to his level. Maybe that is the part of the factor that we're seeing here, but what an atomic drop there from Grylls, and he goes for the pin. 1, 2, is this enough? Goku's not even coming in. Oh, but they broke it up.
That's now twice that close pins without help. So, like I said, it makes you wonder.
It makes you wonder, is it the confidence that they knew their teammate would kick out? Or is it a lack of confidence in wanting to be part of this tag team? That's the interesting part here.
That is.
A good hit to the back of the head of Bam, and now it seems like, Bear Arms have started to establish themselves back in this ring, getting back to where they were at the beginning of this match, and we got a pin, a fall again, but a good rope break from Bam.
I like the confidence that Grylls and Magnum has shown, though. Like, when he had Bam on the ground, just many kicks to the face, it just shows all the confidence in the world from this team.
Oh, what a good lift. Oh, right onto his face in the turnbuckle, but a good reversal from Bam, trying to get himself established again, but he does not get it ready to go. A good
another reversal
from Bam again, and now he finally gets things going a little bit, laying some big heavy fists. Punch to the gut. What do we got here? Oh, what a suplex from
that
Bam.
Had to have hurt.
Dragging him to the center of the ring. He knows he used the rope to break it up. He wants to make sure Magnum cannot do it. We got a 1. Oh, Goku finally gets in the ring there, but decides to exit right after.
Not sure what Goku was thinking there. Maybe he was expecting Grylls to jump in, but that count, the pinfall was too short.
Oh, what a German suplex on Bear Magnum. Are we going to have another tag here? They're close. Oh, super kick to the face. And a German suplex to follow suit. Going to the top ropes. Oh, right onto his back. He goes for the pin. Do we have the match? Is that going to be all? And it is!
It come in to help.
What just happened?
We were sitting there complaining about them not coming in and helping each other. And here Grills sitting on the outside, not helping, allowing this so-called tag team to win. What is that?
What just happened? That was so interesting. We had, I mean, Bear Arms was dominating this match. And then, as you said, when it got to a certain point, all of a sudden, it was the factor of, hey, Bam comes in, lays some waste, there's some chaos that goes around, and then from there, Bam and Goku gets the takedown. What the heck?
It could be that Grills was still feeling it from the fight outside of the ring. It's very much possible that he was still in the daze and didn't realize what was going on. But what a matchup! All chaos broke out for a little bit, but ultimately, the wrong team won.
The wrong team won. I am interested in there to see how that ends up unfolding from there. And it sounds like we might have some issues with Animated from after this. But the tag teams aside, let's push that away for a second and let's get to our next matchup, because this is such a great one in the fact of not only were these two competitors great in the Royal Rumble, but again, it is our first qualifying match for the OMG, the One More Game Championship, and it's none other than Kevin Thomas versus Mayo Menace. Size against size, strength against strength, and some great performance by Mayo Menace, and Kevin Thomas had I'll say it, a decent performance. Not amazing, but a decent performance. Which one can capitalize on the momentum they built out of that Royal Rumble?
I will say, though, Mayo Menace, to me, has the most momentum going out of the Royal Rumble. He looked fantastic. I'm pretty sure tying few of them with the current record of eliminations. And not only any eliminations, but again, some big competitors.
Oh yeah, I mean let's just talk about the most impressive elimination from Mayo Menace has to be when he lifted the 7-foot feline Pinky over his head and threw him out of the ring. I mean, that surprise took both of us by surprise, because ahead of it we said it was going to take multiple combatants to throw Pinky out, and Mayo was like, hold my drink, I'm about to throw him out myself. But,
exactly.
I'm curious to see, can he follow suit with that? Kyle, again, for those that missed maybe the first episode, you talked with Kevin Thomas about how he felt heading into the Royal Rumble. Did you speak with him heading into this matchup when it comes to, of course, another chance to potentially claim a title piece here at PSWF?
I do know, as Kevin Thomas was very confident going into the Rumble, but as he stated, there are multiple competitors in there. Anything can happen, and it did. I mean, for most of our competitors, 1 minute you're fighting one, and suddenly you're getting hit in the back by somebody else. It's a lot, but he is ready for the single competitions to truly show what he can do in the PSWF.
And again, talking about the intimidation factor that Bear Arms brought, Kevin Thomas brings a lot of intimidation. Look at the size, the strength, the muscles that he brings in, and the confidence that he strides into this ring. I definitely think, above all, confidence could be what helps carry Kevin Thomas to the top of PSWF. But he has the Menace in front of him, Mayo Menace, to try and stop him before we get there. Kyle, I talked with Mayo Menace, and let me just tell you, this guy knows not everyone's a fan. All right? He's not always everybody's cup of tea. He's not everybody's, condiment they go to when it comes to the top of their bread or their sandwich or their burger, you know, whatever you want to, analogy you want to throw up. But those that do vibe with Mayo Menace love this guy. He is one of the top-selling merchandise people of PSWF, and he knows because of that he deserves a title around his waist. Do you agree?
I do agree. Because you know why? Because I will tell you, Mayo, I am behind you. Myself, Kyle, the Glorious Gloria, I'm behind you. I went out and bought a Mayo Menace shirt myself. I love this guy. I love this guy.
That's a vote of confidence right there if I've ever seen one myself, and I hope that everybody here is ready to get this first qualifying match out of the way. Kevin Thomas in one corner, Mayo Menace in the other. Mayo telling him to bring it on, and we are underway, getting things started, and Mayo Menace going right for the strikes, but Kevin Thomas was ready for it, and here we go. Oh my God, lifting him up. Oh, what a backbreaker. What a backbreaker. Mayo definitely not starting off as hot as he did in the Royal Rumble. And Kevin Thomas is making it known right there.
Mayo, it might have taken a lot out of him in that Rumble. Again, that had to have taken a lot just to lift Pinky. And look at that. Holding Mayo up there. The strength behind Kevin Thomas. Holy cow.
He is just showing off right now. Look at him just showing off. Oh, my God. The force, the impact on the mat, and he's going for a pin right away. Is this going to be the thing that puts Mayo away? He does not.
No.
Gets out. Whew. That was scary. Mayo fans were definitely holding their breath after they saw that. Oh, but Mayo going right after Kevin. Oh! Right on the corner of the mat. Right after his face. Look at the flexing of Mayo Menace. He may not have the physique that everybody loves, but he has the physique that the crowd loves.
Back into the ring. Oh. And Mayo taking advantage.
Again, this just shows the strength versus strength. Ooh, the drop onto his face. But you had Kevin Thomas showing it off while he had Mayo up in the air. And then Mayo lifted Kevin Thomas like it's nothing as well over his head. This is just, again, strength versus strength here. And it's wondering which one's going to go out on top. We have a pin. Don't even get a count. Mayo may be a little too confident to go for that pinfall right there.
Yeah, that's not enough yet to bring down Kevin, even for that one count. Oh, Mayo, is he going up top?
He's going up top. The big man with the frog splash. Oh, my God.
Flatten Kevin Thomas there. That had to have hurt.
I think Kevin Thomas's stomach shrunk 2 sizes right there because he definitely got a big splash on top of it. But Kevin turning it around and, again, showing off his strength. Oh, right onto the stomach of Mayo Menace. Mayo slow to get to his feet. Kevin is trying to make sure he does not get to his feet. But look at the time. This is the wrong time to talk, Kevin.
Damn, though.
Here we go.
Kevin was trying to show that it would take more than just that splash to keep him down. But taunted at the wrong time, as you stated. Mayo taking advantage. Oh, again.
Oh, what is the strength there? Oh, rolling him over for a pin, but the rope right there.
The rope right there.
You got to be mindful of the space of where you're trying to pin. When you have 2 really big combatants there, they take up a lot of ring space, and they can go right to those ropes.
Picks him up again.
Oh, a spear!
Spear! That could be it.
Is that going to be it? Oh, Kevin's not done. He wants to continue to do damage. Oh, what a reversal. What a reversal.
That weight.
Oh, my God. The strength. The flip. What did he just do? What was that?
Is that it?
Is that going to be it? Is that going to be it? Oh, my God.
Ooh, close pinfall there. But that took a lot out of Kevin Thomas there.
The strength that was just shown there by Mayo. My God. I did not expect that.
You wanted strength on strength. 2 powerhouses. And this right here is showing it.
Yeah, it's a good reversal there in the corner by Kevin Thomas, and now getting the advantage over Mayo. We got a double underhook there, the full Nelson. What is he going to go with this? Is he going to tap? Is Mayo going to tap off this? The ref is asking. He's trying to get away. He's trying to get away. Oh, but he does break it up. He does break it up. Kevin going for the pin, and he's not by the rope this time. Is this going to be it? We got a 2 count, and there it is. Kevin Thomas takes it over Mayo Menace.
And Kevin Thomas advances on.
Wow. I definitely think he is going to be one of, if not the man to beat in this OMG title chances, because that performance was, again, it just showed how strong Kevin Thomas is and how much damage he can bring to the table.
Not only bring, but how much damage he can take and still dish out the amount of damage he was able to finish this off and win it and take it all.
Yeah, I'm mind blown in a sense of just how, just some of the things that he did in that match to Mayo Menace, because Mayo is not a small guy. It's not a small competitor versus a big behemoth or anything of that nature. This is straight strength versus strength, and Kevin showed he's got the strength to really move any competitor out of his way.
Yeah, Kevin proved to everybody when he talked about the confidence coming into the Rumble and the confidence he wanted to show in his singles competition. He laid it all out on the line there and showed why he is that confident.
Yeah, and I'm really surprised by how everything unfolded there. Again, Kevin Thomas advancing to the next thing. But one thing that we do know, though, if you guys remember back to the Royal Rumble, is Kevin Thomas's cousin and tag team partner, Cal Wu, quickly eliminated Darcy from that Royal Rumble. Didn't even allow him to be in the match very long. And Darcy, as we saw from his face after he got eliminated, he was not happy. Something had to have been going on behind the scenes. Well, we got word from Darcy what he thinks of the situation, and we're going to show you right here of his interview.
You know, I've been thinking about what happened at PSWF Adrenaline, and it drives me nuts that I was supposed to have my crowning moment and that Royal Rumble. I thought I had friends. I thought I had allies on my side. But apparently, I cannot trust anyone in this locker room, and that includes you, Kalu. When I was training for this, for months, for weeks, what you told me was, Dar, we're about to do big things here at PSWF. And I believed you. I thought I had someone with the integrity to be in my corner when I needed them. And I thought when I came down the ramp and got into the ring, when you walked over to me, it was you just coming to welcome me into the ring. We would then go lay havoc across all those of our competitors and be the final two before we finally decided we had to lay down the arms and go against each other. But no, you took the opportunity to stab me in the back and throw me out before I was even ready. Those refs should have noticed that I was not ready. I was not prepared to be in that ring just that moment. I hadn't even started to be in that ring when you threw me out. I should have been allowed to be back in and ready to go all the way to the end. But no, you took the opportunity to do what you do best, which is cut those down around you so you can climb your way to the top. I thought we had a budding friendship coming here in PSWF, that you and I had equal measures to go and make this company the way it should be. But I guess not. I guess it's going to take me having to show what a coward you are, the way you stole that match and stole my opportunity to be there at the top. This week, I'm going to make sure that you hear it loud and clear. And next week, when I face you inside the ring, I'm going to make sure you know there is no holding back, Darcy, and that there's also no friends when you come at me.
What words shouted there by Darcy coming at Cal Wu. Apparently a friendship was built by these two, and it sounds like friends no more moving forward.
There's a lot to unpack there, and I'm excited for that matchup. Again, here's a tease of a matchup for next week. I am stoked to see these two in the ring and see if Dar can last more than, what was that, 15 seconds?
I don't even know if it was 15 seconds, but you're right, and we definitely are going to see a matchup next week, and that is also going to be a qualifying match for the OMG Championship, which I will definitely say there are some people who don't think Darcy even deserves a chance to be in there. However, the heads that be have made it clear that nearly every competitor will be qualifying for the OMG Championship. So, Darcy gets a shot at it. Cal Wu can, of course, try to see if he can stop Darcy from even being able to advance, do another time of getting in the way. But that's next week. We'll worry about that next week. What we got right now is a matchup that's coming up right here, and it is something that came out of the Royal Rumble as well, as the Iceman is going up against Lionel Jeid to see who will advance to be in the qualifier for the OMG Championship. And Neisen, definitely the Iceman has my most impressive, the star spotlight elimination from the Royal Rumble. And Lionel Jeid was not happy with how that ended as well. So this is a chance for Lionel Jeid to get his revenge, and also for Neisen to build off of his Iron Man performance there.
I will say, I completely agree that Iceman's performance was one to remember. And the Iron Man, the time that he spent in that ring is going to be extremely hard to beat in next year's Royal Rumble.
You're right. It's definitely one that I think a lot of people have their eyes on, because again, we talked about the Iceman had the disadvantage technically heading in there. He hasn't been in the indie scene for quite a long time. He hadn't built up a reputation or an aura around him heading into this. He was able to get in here though because of the spotlight that the heads that be saw in him, and I think he kind of showed he has that aura. He can do it if given the chance, and we'll have to see, can he continue that build here in a singles competition and potentially go after the OMG Championship. And there's one thing for sure, though. He definitely knows how to get the crowd growing. You can see the crowd is excited for his entrance, but it doesn't matter if the crowd's excited for you. What matters is what you do inside the ring, and he's got a man in his way to try and go get that title. And here he is. Coming out now is Lionel Jeid. Kyle.
I will say, watching Lionel Jeid come out, I love his persona, his aurora he has around him. Just look at him. You can just feel it.
He definitely has the presence of somebody who knows how to get his way towards the top. But as you talked about, the Royal Rumble, it is always a coin toss on how you're going to be, because a lot depends on what number you come in. Also, who's the combatants when you get in. And as you have seen firsthand as well, who goes after you? Is it one person? Is it two? Is it more? Lionel Jeid definitely did not have the performance at the Royal Rumble that he may have wanted, but here is a chance for him to get his foot established in the right direction, in the direction that he feels he should have been. And it all is going to unfold here shortly. Kyle, who do you have, or who do you feel has the momentum heading into this matchup and potentially is going to be our winner after this?
This is actually a tough one because I would say you would think the Iceman should have all the momentum in the world right now coming out of that Iron Man performance. But the amount of damage and the amount of time he had to spend in that ring, I feel like Lionel might have it this one just because he will have the fresher body, the fresher, there's more stamina in this matchup. Ooh!
Oh, and there's right there. That could be something that really gets to the Iceman. We got a 1, 2. Is this it? Oh, that was close. And you were saying it. The Royal Rumble, the long time that he spent in there, could be Iceman's downfall in this competition. And what a power bomb from Lionel Jeid. Again, Lionel Jeid not happy with the Iceman on how that went. And another power bomb.
Just dishing out all the pain.
Oh, another torque onto the back, but he's very close to the rope. Is he going to reach out and grab it? Oh, no.
Ooh, good reversal. Grabbed his ankle and pushed him out from underneath himself. Very, very smart and good awareness and that end.
Oh, Iceman quick on his feet again, being able to get out of the move, and he's going to the top ropes, going up top. What a corkscrew. Oh, goes for the pin. We got a 1. Is this it? Oh, good kick out there from Iceman. Wow.
What a corkscrew there by the Iceman. And he's feeling it now. He is feeling it. And we'll see if he can continue this. Don't let up, Iceman. Don't let up.
Oh, big knee to the face. And he is definitely getting the crowd into this. The crowd is enjoying what they're seeing. The crowd, are you enjoying what you're seeing here as our viewers of Press Start Wrestling? Let us know in the comments below on what you're thinking so far of PSWF and this matchup here in the OMG Championship qualifiers. And ooh, what a good snap break too from Iceman.
Iceman appears to have all the momentum, but good reversal there.
Oh, but a reversal in turn. Another reversal back.
Who's going to take advantage here? Oh. And it looks like the Iceman does.
Iceman is really going after the neck of Lionel Jeid. And oh, a big kick to the face.
Such a fun sequence there. Very good on both competitors' parts there.
This is so interesting to see, like, how diverse all of the wrestlers are. And look at the power from Lionel Jeid. Oh my God, a tornado tombstone? What was that?
Is that it? Setting him up to pin him, I believe.
Bringing him to the middle of the ring, knowing he can't go for the rope break. Is this going to be it? We got a 2. Is that it? Oh, good kick out from Iceman.
To me, I think it just took too much time trying to set him into that middle of the ring to try to pin him.
I agree.
I'd like Iceman to catch his breath a little bit.
Oh my God, it's the calf crusher. It's the calf crusher. Is this going to be it? Is Lionel Jeid going to tap off of this? The ref is checking on him. Oh, but he does get out of it. A good attack to the back of Iceman so that he can get out of there. And Lionel Jeid just really showing he has deceiving strength. He is just picking him up and just slamming him down.
He's going to go for another slam here, isn't he?
Oh, is he setting him up for the Jeid Cutter? And he's going up. Oh, he's dropping down the Jeid Cutter. The Jeid Cutter. He's going for the pin. Is this it?
This has to be it. Oh.
What just happened? What a kick out. But is this it now? Oh,
what is going on?
Iceman pulling out the cold-bloodedness in his veins to make sure he does not stay down from that move.
Jeid cannot believe it. You saw in his eyes. He has no idea how the Iceman was able to get out of that.
Oh, another back cutter. Big kick
Good
to
kick
the
in the
back
back.
of Lionel Jeid. He's
He's
sizing him up.
up.
He's sizing him up. It's the back toss. Oh, but he missed the back
Oh, he
toss.
missed.
And Lionel Jeid looks to answer off of this. Squatting him in the ring.
There is that strength you were talking about.
Oh, my God.
Taunting the crowd.
Oh,
Ooh.
oh, that knee has to be hurting from Lionel Jeid after that. Oh, my gosh. I could not imagine taking that running dive and then another big kick to the head. And we're going for the pin, but he is close to the ropes. Is this going to be a break? Oh, but no. Lionel Jeid just kicks out himself. Kyle, talk to me about how do you feel Iceman is going to be able to overcome that the Jeid cutter that we saw there?
Right here is how.
Oh my God! He connected this time. The back toss connected. Is this it? 1, 2. Oh my God!
What a kick out! Both of these competitors know what they are fighting for right now. They both want it, and you see it right now.
Oh my God, we've had so many near falls here, but a good reversal from Lionel Jeid. And he is going right at... Oh! What a big sidewalk slam.
Frustration coming out there.
Definitely. Big fist to the face of Iceman. And another twisted tombstone.
There is no way you're coming back from this.
But
This has
he
to be
knows.
it.
He knows the assignment. He's got to get him away from the ropes. He drags him away. Is this it? Ref, are you going to get to a 3 count? Oh, no.
Ooh, again.
Iceman kicks out once again.
Yet again, you see, he cannot believe that Iceman is sticking.
He's going for the Jeid cutter.
Around.
He's going for the Jeid cutter again. There it is.
No way.
There it is. Can he get out of 2 of them? Can he get out of a second one? Is this? No, he cannot. Lionel Jeid. Oh my God! Has to use 2 Jeid cutters to make sure the Iceman stays flat.
Do we have some respect here?
Do we have some respect here? That was a phenomenal performance. He extends his hand out, and we do have a handshake in the middle of the ring. Iceman definitely giving his respects to Lionel Jeid there. What a scene. What a performance. Lionel Jeid definitely getting some love from the crowd here. He gets to advance here at the OMG Championship. And Kyle, so far, I know we have one more match to go, but that was definitely a match of the night type of performance.
Oh, 100%. That match was back and forth, and it took multiple Jeid cutters to finish off the Iceman, which had the Iron Man performance. That is something to talk about there.
Yeah, I mean, just talk about it. You mentioned it earlier, and we've mentioned it several times, that the Iceman in the Royal Rumble did a near Iron Man performance. Came in at number 3, lasted as one of the near the end combatants, and was able to still pull out a phenomenal performance here against Lionel Jeid. But how much could that Royal Rumble have really impacted this outcome? Could it have been different if the Iceman just would have bowed out earlier from the Royal Rumble?
I believe it could have been different, and that's something to keep an eye on for future matchups, the future possibly friendly rivalry here. I would have never shaken hands with anybody, but hey, you know, that's deserving though. It's a good matchup, but I mean, I think being tired from that Rumble and lasting as long as he did, it had to have taken its toll.
I agree with you. And you know something else, Kyle? I have heard in the back that there is some rumblings about what the Iceman did at the Royal Rumble. It doesn't feel like everyone is very happy with how the Iceman took out the play in the Royal Rumble. Lionel Jeid may have let bygones be bygones and shook hands, but there is one wrestler in particular who is not happy with that, and also one of our earlier combatants. And let's hear from Kyle the Glorious Gloria himself.
I have a few things to say. First off, it appears that the PSWF was not ready to be glorious. I started out strong in the number 2 spot. Goku, you didn't stand a chance. You spent more time on the ground and the mat than you did standing when it was just you and I. And then, at number 3, the Iceman comes out and decides to tag team with you, Goku. It appears that everyone, as you can see early on, wasn't ready for the glorious of the PSWF. They knew who the strongest competitor, the person that should be at the top, is. It took both of you, to try to push me over that top rope. And guess what? You both failed. But then you continued to double team me. Well, guess what, PSWF? Nobody is going to stand in the way from me making this glorious.
Another call out there from the face of Kyle, the Glorious Gloria. And Kyle, definitely seems like we might have a potential matchup coming in the way in the future here for Kyle to try to establish himself as one of the top combatants here at PSWF.
Yeah, it's a bunch of things are coming out of that Rumble. Bunch of rivalries possibility and everything else. We have now 2 competitors calling out other people because of that Rumble performance. And you're not going to see it anywhere else but here at the PSWF. I'm excited for what's to come.
I'm excited as well, and I'm excited for our main event that we have here. It is, for the first time, we're going to see our PSWF World Champion in singles competition, and it's none other than Thiccnotic taking on the number 2 man at that Royal Rumble, the first man to get dibs at the title shot, and that is Lunt. And we saw from both these guys, they may have came in towards the end. We talked about where you're positioned in the Royal Rumble. That can give you benefits, but both of these guys did pull out some great performances there at the Royal Rumble. However, we talked about it earlier, Lunt may have played with his food a little bit too long in Thiccnotic, but this time, will Lunt have learned from it?
That is the key question, because as you said, he did play and toy around with the suit a little bit longer than he should have. After he started out fast and that one-on-one matchup, he should have finished it there, but instead he wanted to keep trying to dish out damage, and it ultimately failed him. He lost having a chance of having his name in the records book of being the first ever PSWF champion.
But it is right there, the man himself, Thiccnotic, with the belt around his waist, and we finally get to see the PSWF Championship right in our faces. And I gotta tell you, Kyle, just seeing that belt, who doesn't want the PSWF title around their waist? That is a great-looking belt, and I think that we're gonna see a lot of people trying to make sure that that belt is around their waist here in the near future.
I am absolutely stoked to see those that are going to be fighting for this belt. I mean, you're the top of everyone holding on to this belt. And Lunt wants to prove why he was one-on-one against him in the Rumble.
Yeah, I definitely think that in this situation, Lunt has a lot to prove, because it definitely was a lapse in judgment on him trying to claim that belt. He could easily be our champion right now. Right when it came to the final two, he threw out the close shave. He had Thiccnotic on the mat, and all he had to do is pick him up and throw him out of the ring. But as you said, he wanted to continue laying out damage. And could it have been the thought process of Lunt saying, you know what, I don't think Thiccnotic is out enough to get thrown over the ropes? And could that have been the truth, because Thiccnotic turned it around on him? But Lunt didn't even attempt it. But now he has a chance to redeem himself here in the main event of PSWF Adrenaline.
As you said, there's a lot to prove right now, and you can see Lunt is very confident right now. Let's see, as you stated before, if he learned from his mistake.
Yes, and everyone, we're finally going to see our champion in singles competition, and Lunt going right after him, and then going
just
after
like
the
at the Rumble.
knee. What
Ooh,
a backflip and a quick pin right here, too. Oh.
A 2 count on the champion already. And we're not even maybe 15 seconds into this matchup.
I think that the quick pin there may have caught Thiccnotic off guard, and Lunt is really putting in some work here. Again, this is a preview of a title fight coming up here at our pay-per-view. Could it be the main event? Could it not be? We don't know yet, but we do know these two will be fighting for the title at our upcoming pay-per-view. And Lunt,
too far.
Thiccnotic was just outside of his range, but Lunt quickly gets back up and is ready to reestablish himself from that little mishap that he just had.
Let's just I think it's just overconfidence, over adrenaline maybe got Lunt the better of Lunt there. But as we see here, it hasn't slowed him down. He's still taking advantage.
Ooh, big knee to the face there, but a good reversal from Thiccnotic to get onto his feet, but Lunt quick to respond. Able to shake that off and go right after it. Oh, what a flip! And he just barely caught Thiccnotic.
Oh, setting up for the Lunt kicks.
It's the Lunt kicks. Oh, what a final kick there, and he's going to go for the pin. Is this going to be it? Will the Lunt kicks put Thiccnotic out? Oh, but he does break out here.
Another 2 count. Unbelievable. Lunt is showing why he deserves and why he feels he deserves a legitimate title shot.
Oh, but a good way to get out of there from Thiccnotic. And this is definitely not the performance Thiccnotic was looking for, but this could be the momentum that he needed to get right back into the ring. And he's going for a pin after just one move. Is this going to be it? Oh, wow, a 2 count.
I'm surprised that was a 2 count. For Lunt has had the entire offense so far in this matchup.
It just shows the strength that Thiccnotic brings. He may have taken the wind out of Lunt's sails there. Oh, what a flipping slam there. The athleticism that Thiccnotic brings. He is deceivingly athletic.
Oh, he's setting up.
Is this the Thick attack? It's the Thick attack.
It's the Thick attack.
Oh, my God. Is this him? He's at the rope. 1, 2. Oh, my God. What just happened?
And just like that, Thiccnotic shows that you can dish out damage to him, but it's not going to take much for him to put you away. Unbelievable.
My gosh, what just unfolded there? What?
Unbelievable.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's your champion. That's your champion right there. How can you not be entertained by what they were able to bring? I definitely think that match, if that match went a little bit longer. I think that could have been match of the night. We had some great offenses that were going on, but definitely shows Lunt has it. Maybe just doesn't have the durability to keep things going for the long run, but he has the offense. But Thiccnotic definitely knows how to take a punch and stand right up after it.
Oh, Thiccnotic proved why he deserves this championship and why it's going to take a lot. I mean, a lot to beat him. Lunt put out so much offense there. But Thiccnotic just said, nope, let me toss you around with a few moves and just put you away just like that.
And again, we've talked about the strength, the abilities that we've seen here at PSWF. And I will tell you right now, you can ask me when it comes to other organizations, other platforms, who has some of the strongest wrestlers there is in sports entertainment, and I'm going to tell you right now, it's right here at PSWF, because it just shows how quickly and how strong these combatants can be, that they can put some people out so fast, no matter how much they were beat down right before it.
I mean, you're talking about pure strength. You saw it in the matchup between Mayo and Kevin Thomas, and now you just seen what Thiccnotic can dish out, and we haven't even seen a singles competition yet of Pinky and what strength he can show.
Yes,
pure strength. It's amazing what we have here in the PSWF.
Yes, I agree. We have so many wrestlers still to show and still to try and qualify for the OMG Championship. Our pay-per-view is only a few weeks away, and I hope that you guys are excited for what we have to bring here at PSWF Adrenaline. And Kyle, I want to ask you, I know what mine was, but what was your match of the night?
I'm thinking we're thinking the same thing here. It has to be Iceman versus Jeid. That matchup was an amazing matchup, back and forth. Both competitors dishing out a lot of offense to each other, kicking out on some amazing moves. I just don't agree with the ending with the handshake, but that's just me.
All right, I agree with you. I loved the ending handshake there. Iceman definitely getting a little bit of approval from some of those in the ring. I am excited to see the budding friendships. Maybe we have a tag team that just started right there in the ring that could be going for the tag team titles. But I definitely think that we got to hear an answer for X's actions next week against Dr. Vertebreak. Maybe X knew that Dr. Vertebreak poses a serious threat to her title holding and knew that she has to get the advantage against her. And the other thing, I'm hearing word right now. It sounds like after the performance that just happened between Lunt and Thiccnotic, Bobby Houston feels that Lunt should not be in this title fight coming up at the pay-per-view. So I already have confirmation. We are going to see Bobby Houston and Lunt battle it out at next week's matchup at PSWF Adrenaline to see who will potentially go and fight Thiccnotic for that title. And I think Bobby might have something to say and has some legitimate case on why maybe he should be the one to get first title contention dibs.
Completely agree, especially being the next in line. I mean, with going based off of the Rumble, he was one of the last three in that ring. He feels he's screwed out of that, and next week seeing Lunt and Bobby Houston, it's gonna say a lot if Bobby does deserve this, and even if Lunt has a legitimate case to keep competing for this title shot, or if he should be going to the back of the line.
That is exactly right. But everyone, that is coming up next week. I hope you enjoyed PSWF Adrenaline that we brought to you this week. Please make sure that you hit the like button as well as subscribe so you don't miss any of the action. And again, put it down in the comments below how you're feeling about things. What was your match of the night, and who are you most excited to see wrestle in next week's episode? But I've been one of your co-hosts here, Jeremy Culver, aka Darcy. This has been Kyle, the Glorious Gloria, and I hope you guys are ready to keep the adrenaline flowing. We'll see you next week.